And we're back at Insurtech Week, GIA, and who am I speaking with? Yes, of course you can.
Listen, that's actually very nice.
I shouldn't even have to introduce this guy. He is the best dressed man in insurance.
Jesus.
That's the temporary tagline for him. But who am I speaking with?
Hi, my name is Gilad Shai. I'm the founder of Bound, and I run Insurtech LA. And it's the first time that we meet. Well, in Des Moines.
In Des Moines.
In Des Moines.
We've met in LA.
Yes, you visited us. You cried all kinds of. You had your comments and remarks while Rob was in town.
Did you say I cried?
No, you not cried, but you shouted.
I shouted.
Shouted comments outside of the camera. You and Stephen Goldstein were like sitting on the sidelines and like, "Hey, Rob, you." Yeah.
My wife will say I didn't shout. My wife will just say I was just talking, because that's how loud I am. So, anyways,
okay.
I'm speaking with the best dressed man in insurance, and so
I'm so happy I shaved.
Let's talk about two things. Your startup.
Sounds good.
What do you do?
So we do Bound. Bound is an embedded insurance platform, which means think about the scenario that you're getting married, right? Marriage or wedding is a life-changing event.
Sure
you go on a wedding registry. There are, I think, 1 million weddings in the US every year. And basically, in that wedding registry, you have a targeted audience, so you can embed insurance there to capture that audience and offer them, when they're actually in that moment, they're thinking about their future, all that part, you can embed a life insurance offer. That's a use case.
That's extremely interesting.
So, and we are aware of that, right? Because every time that you travel and you buy an air flight ticket, they will ask you, "Hey, do you want travel insurance?"
Yeah.
Now, you cannot complete that purchase without
yes
accepting or declining that travel insurance. Right. Now, that's not a good example because they have a little bit of issues there nowadays, but for different reasons. Not for the embedding, but more for other things. But that concept of embedding and doing it super simple with a snippet of code, almost seamless integration, that's what takes us in terms of the technology to the next step. So the same thing we are already offering to the agents. So if you're an agent and you have a basic commission threshold and you don't want to sell simple products, and our focus is on the simple products, right? Personal trainer, general liability. Between $150 to $200 per year premium.
Yeah.
How much is the commission that you're going to get for that?
$20.
Maybe.
Yeah.
How much time you're going to spend on that?
More than $20.
So why not just to sell it online there?
Okay, so how does it work? Where does your who is it a carrier that you're approaching? Are you basically consummating the entire idea from A to
So
Z?
we are pure technology company.
Okay.
We don't take commission. We don't do. Our customers are the insurance companies, and we are a tool for them to give to the agents, to the distribution channels, so they can sell better.
Okay, that's fair. But insurance companies don't actually have a reputation of being creative.
Yeah.
So the idea that you said of embedding the technology at that moment, like a wedding, where everyone's kind of thinking the same thing, everyone has that positive emotion, and you're working on that emotion to sort of getting them to think about those things and then potentially to buy insurance. How do you interact with the insurer to come up with those ideas? Is it fully up to them?
So ideally, yes, but in reality, almost.
Okay.
Right? First of all...
That's where I was hoping you would go with this.
Yeah, no, listen, it's a new concept. Even thinking about what does it mean to embed insurance and working from the legal standpoint and regulation, there are all kinds of things that we need to address, and we are addressing. And we are now a year into the product and into the company, and we haven't written a line of code before making sure that we are aligned with the regulation and the legal and everything. Back to creativity, insurance, the people who work in insurance They are not dull, they are not stupid, they are
No.
very creative, and you just need to give them that outlet to become creative. Every person needs some sort of a good excuse to step out from the frame. So now that you give them a new tool to be a little bit more creative in their thinking, they do that. Now, at the beginning, because our success depends on their success, we
Yes.
help them to identify where they can embed their insurance. And building that network of, if it's a network of the agents that usually they have, or the network of the point of sale, the affinity groups, and other locations, because part of it's an enterprise to enterprise sale. So actually better not to get to details because most of them are
That's
not
fine.
written contracts at this point. So, yeah.
So the emotional aspect of it is to me very intriguing because insurance is a tough sell.
It's
And I
not
think
just emotion. It's also when you learn about it.
Like, can you give me an example?
You read a blog. You learn now about floods. Or
Okay,
you
so,
read the news
so that's where I was
about
going.
floods.
That's,
Okay.
that's
yeah,
actually
okay.
where I was going.
Oh.
I was thinking, is it, is it an appropriate time to embed that sort of buying process, like post-event? Like a flood has occurred somewhere in my state. We should embed, or is that too negative? Like, is it better to work on the more positive emotions, or do you find that the negative ones work just as well?
So, from the little bit of what I've seen today, you're going to have ads running after you. Someone is already doing the job in terms of media buying, banner ads to take you to a certain website so you can purchase the insurance. And usually you do that based on you. Part of it is doing it based on news, others are different campaigns that are running in the background. The difference here is that we are providing them something that is, instead of just click and go, it's a direct embedding of that offer. So you already pre-qualified them or asking your underwriting questions. It can be that will be in a different state, and then it's like, no, you cannot sell it because you're not licensed in that area, right?
But it's happening in the background.
Yeah, you don't. We are
the buyer is abstracted from it. They just
the company bound. We are a piping company. It's like there one pipe to this company, another pipe to plumbing. Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good. That's a good analogy.
My other analogy is that we are a vending machine producer. It's like basically if you're Pepsi or Coca-Cola, we build a vending machine for cans, simple products, and you give it to your agents. They are the store. They can be a small mom-and-pop grocery, or they can be a chain of supermarkets. You have agencies and brokerages from all sizes.
Yeah.
But after 6 p.m., if you want just a can of Sprite or 7-Up, just take it from that vending machine because it's operating 24 and it's as simple, as I said, general liability for personal trainers or landscape, all that small stuff.
Yeah. How did it get started?
So I used to work for Farmers Insurance.
Okay.
And farmers, you have direct, you have captive, exclusive, and you have independent. And you see that, you recognize all kinds of problems. And I'm lucky, to know people like yourself, and with running Insurtech Los Angeles, I had the opportunity to talk to many people and understand what are the different problems. And that's how it started.
Okay.
I pitched that as an idea to a couple of folks. They liked it. And with them, and I gave kudos to Ventures or Trust. Sadly, they took different directions now, but we worked with them. We built the initial prototype, and from there, with different companies, to make sure that it fits with the different champions.
So is your background tech?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been
So I interviewed Karen Giva of
Karen Giva?
Yes. She's
Karen Giva, maybe? Maybe. Okay, let's go with that. Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
I apologize if I butchered that. But we talked about how Israel is like a startup nation,
Yeah, start.
you know, and so did you always know
What?
that you would be an entrepreneur?
So, no, but there is something in the Israeli, not ethos, but
Culture?
yeah, or who is the celeb, right? You'll find many high-tech entrepreneurs. They have some sort of a celeb status in Israel. So they build that business, they manage to do X, Y, Z. And this is not my first startup. So it's something that is already ingrained in the culture. And when you see that there are problems, and part of it is also, I would say, the military element of it,
Yes.
that you learn, it's not it's recognizing there is a problem and you need to fix it. Because if it will stay a problem, everyone is going to be fucked. So it's that
Or
element.
upset?
Or upset. Yeah, usually we call it laws that written in blood.
I never said that this was a G-rated show.
My fault.
I have a new nickname for you.
Okay.
You're the James Bond of insurance. How do you like that?
Okay, why?
Because you're the best dressed,
Okay.
and there's something mysterious about you that I think.
Sure, let's go with that. Yeah, I have
think
like
that
this
works.
special. I have like my special watch, and I can shoot
Exactly.
down. Yeah,
exactly.
let's go with
Or
that.
it could be the sunglasses on top of your head.
Yeah, that's part of it. I don't have my pink shoes today, but I always have my sunglasses.
A quick question.
Yeah.
I want to end with Insurtech LA.
Cool.
Can you give some info for folks that are in Southern California area? How often do you meet? Where do you meet? How can people connect with you?
So very easy to connect with me, which is Gilad, Gilad, at insurtech.me, and that's for Insurtech Los Angeles. If you want for Bound, it's a Gilad, Gilad, at boundapi.com.
I'll put those in the show notes.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
And Insurtech LA, it's a community of people who like to come and talk about insurance and technology and things that goes with that. We meet every 2 months. It's a community. I do that out of the good,
Out of love.
out of love and passion. Actually, it's
James Bond had a lot of love to give.
We usually meet in Santa Monica or West Los Angeles. We try to do a little bit in the Valley and maybe at Irvine. And I would say that it's not Insurtech LA, but Insurtech SoCal, because from Santa Barbara to San Diego, and including we have a couple of members from Tijuana as well.
Okay.
And
So if I move back to Orange County, can we perhaps center it in like maybe Newport?
Okay, let's talk about it. First move, and then we'll discuss how we can do that.
This is how you negotiate.
First of all, take the first action. Let's see a little bit skin in the game before you're actually starting to make changes in the process and mandate.
Fair enough, fair enough. I want to give you a token of my appreciation. You're now officially a part of the Insurance Nerds family.
Always wanted one of these.
Yes, everybody does.
Right.
And thank you for coming on and talking about Bound and Insurtech SoCal.
Cool.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you very much
Thank
for
you.
having me. Have a good one.